Hi, Pisces-Aries. Welcome to your general cosmic tarot and energy reading. I hope that this live finds you in the highest vibration possible, and I thank you guys so much for tuning in every week, for leaving all of your lovely comments below my videos, for all the likes, for subscribing, for joining my channel. I just appreciate you guys so much, and I'm thankful to connect with you here. Pisces Aries, before we get into these messages, I'm going to sound my sound bowl once. We'll see. We'll let that sound travel, excuse me. Once it dissipates, we'll see what the cards have to say for you, okay? Go ahead and get started on whatever gratitude practice feels right and best for you in this moment. Almighty Creator, my ascended ancestors, and all holy angels, thank you so much for being here with me and with the Pisces Aries Cusp Collective for their cosmic energy reading. How is Pisces Aries being supported by the cosmos in the now moment? How is Pisces Aries being supported by the cosmos in the now moment? Okay, got Mercury. All right, we are in the middle of Mercury retrograde. Vibration of 3 in this particular deck. Mercury speaks of the mind, it speaks of communication, it speaks of the realm of thought, okay? So thoughts, your mental energy might be very important for you to pay attention to right now, especially when it comes to thoughts of love, all right? Guys, I had to cut my nails. I was so sad. My nail broke today. I was trying to hold on to them for so long, but we'll grow them back, right? But anyway, that was just a side note. I just saw it on the camera like, I miss my long nails. All right, but you got Venus. So love might be on the brain here for you, Pisces Aries, okay? Or maybe there is some reimagining, reevaluating, reviewing, okay, the love connections that you do have, whether this is platonic or romantic, okay, you take that, how that resonates for you. But what I do love is Mercury and Venus. They're one right after another, okay? So 3 and 4 might be important numbers for you here. Last cosmic energy for Pisces Aries. Whoa. You've got the Tree of Life here. Okay, your Yod and Destiny energy. Wow. All right. So I get that for some of you, Pisces Aries, there might be a particular love connection that you are connected to here, where you're kind of wondering, or maybe that's what the reevaluating is, right? Is this love destined? Is this meant to be? Or is it not? Okay. Maybe Mercury retrograde has you kind of reviewing that, thinking about it, okay? We'll get a little deeper, but the bottom of the deck says solar eclipse and revolution. Wow. Vibration of 44, and then you got 48 here. So 4 is absolutely an important number here for you, Pisces Aries, okay? 44 is a master number. I definitely suggest you look that up, do some research on the vibration of 44. That might also have some additional answers or energy for you, okay? But solar eclipse and revolution would say that there's an identity shift happening here. That's so interesting because I feel like that might be the theme of this week, right? There's shifts and changes in the identity of the collective. So with this being solar eclipse, this would be your spiritual energy, okay? Shift in their faith, right? In their belief system, how they identify with their beliefs. So it feels like you here, Pisces Aries, are also having a similar revolution, a similar shift, but this more or less feels like, am I in alignment with my destiny or not, right? Again, for some of you, this is questioning a love connection that you do have, whether this is platonic or romantic, we'll see. It's like that's what's heavy on your mind. Is this really a part of my path? Have I learned everything that I needed to learn, right? I get that, honestly. Whatever love connection you do have right now, Pisces, Aries, yes, it was a part of your path, but I think where you're maybe coming into the questioning is, was it just a season that I was supposed to go through with this person and now it's time to move forward, right? And I get that that might be the case here because you might be going through a lot of identity changes, right? You don't feel the same like you used to, right? Maybe when you first got with this person, or who you see yourself being or becoming has changed and shifted in some way. So it's almost like, does this love connection, love relationship, right, really align with how I'm changing and shifting? Interesting. 48 does break down into 12, which is a 3, so 2 3s. And does break down into 12, which is a 3, so 2 3s. And really 4 4s. That's very interesting here, okay? All right. Let's get into the tarot and get some more clarifiers. Tell me more about Mercury, Venus, and Yod here. Or Yod, however you'd like to say it, okay? Tell me more about Mercury, Venus, and Yod. Might be Yod. Yod sounds a little bit better. Okay? Tell me more about this Mercury. What's on Pisces, Aries' mind right now? What's going on in the mental? Venus could also just represent your heart space here. It doesn't have to be a love connection or a relationship. Yeah, you've got the Two of Pentacles. So there's that juggling, right? There's that back and forth energy, okay? I think you might be going back and forth about entertaining love. Some of you, this is more or less like getting to the point where you might be considering, is love, maybe romantic love, really a part of my destiny in this lifetime? Like maybe the divine is trying to get you to a point where you're making peace or releasing your attachment to a particular outcome when it comes to your romantic life, okay? It's like, do I even have time to entertain love, right? Like, I have so much on my plate, right? You also have the Emperor. You could be CEOs, leaders in your industry somehow, some way, okay? Or just a leader in your family. Take it how it resonates. Don't get too caught up on gender here, Pisces, Aries. We all have to harness the Emperor and the Empress and both masculine and feminine vibrations of all of these cards, okay? So, yeah, it feels like you are a leader here somehow. You're maybe bossing up in your career, or you look at yourself or feel as if you're a boss, or you have a lot of responsibilities that you're juggling. That's what's on your mind. And it's almost like getting to the point where you might just have to reconcile or accept. And I don't even want to say it like that. I guess how I want to say it is to consider or release the outcome of, if love happens for me, great. If it doesn't, okay, cool. It's like that last part though, if it doesn't happen, right? But mind you, we do have 6 planets in retrograde. I believe Mars is going to add in, or maybe it already has, at one point towards the end of this year, I think. Don't quote me on that. I'll look that up. But all of this kind of confusion or having to kind of think about things that are missing and void from your life right now, it's all intentional, okay? But I get that. It's like, I think some of you might even be making peace with, you know what, if love happens, great. If it doesn't, okay, cool. I'm okay with that too. And releasing that and letting it go, which is a very important way to kind of attract it to you, right? So tell me more about this Two of Pentacles and the Emperor for Mercury. Yeah. Huge change. There's that revolution, that solar eclipse energy, right? How you look at life, how you think about where you are right now in this moment, Pisces, Aries, is going through a huge shift, right? The Tower is a mental epiphany. It's like you can look at it a few different ways. It is led by the divine, right? So the divine is wanting you to come out of some sort of paradigm, perspective, mindset that you've been holding on to, okay? There's that release energy again. Some of you, this connection could be with an Emperor, okay? And maybe you feel like you either don't have enough time to build this relationship with this Emperor, or there's just a lot of shifts and changes. Again, it's with the destiny part. If something is crumbling the connection between you and this Emperor, Pisces, Aries, trust it. And I know that might be scary. I know that might be I want to say heartbreaking, but it might be disappointing, I guess. But destiny is here. So the Tower moment is meant to happen if this Emperor is outside of you, okay? Because again, what might be hitting you or what you might be walking into the realization of is this Emperor, if this is an external person, was only meant to be in your life for a season. Or maybe just a specific reason. But with the Tower here, it's like maybe not a lifetime. Okay? But let's get into that though. What is this love energy here for Pisces, Aries? Thank you so much, Divine. There we go. You got the Moon. Okay, Cancerian energy, Scorpio energy. Tell me more about this Moon. 3 of Cups. Okay. I get that again for some of you guys. Love is like a very secret desire. You might wear this Emperor energy very well, and it's kind of like, I got so much on my plate, I don't have time for love, right? It's easier for me to maybe entertain surface connections with other people as opposed to really have depth in my relationships. I don't have time to dig deep with other people. I feel like that might be the facade, the face that you maybe wear, the mask. But with the Moon here, I think you do deeply desire to have deeper connections than the ones that you do. 3 of Cups. Okay. Tell me more about the Moon and the 3 of Cups for Venus. Yeah, like I said, you desire a little bit more than that. 4 of Wands. Okay, and then the 5 of Wands came right behind it. Okay, so there is some sort of challenge with maybe Pisces, Aries. Maybe it's a challenge to find somebody. Find somebody who understands your lifestyle. Find somebody who can complement the work that you're doing, everything that you're responsible of, or what you're leading here with this Emperor energy. So it's like, yeah, the surface connections are cool, but deep down, you really want commitment. Yeah, you want to have a partnership. Maybe that's this revolution, the soul and the face and the energy. It's like at one point, I think, yeah, you probably were very much so okay with the 3 of Cups, okay with just surface level connections, relationships. But now as you're changing and now as you're evolving, right? Going through your own personal inner revolution in your spirit, having this Tower moment, I think what you realize is that, yeah, the 4 of Wands is what you truly desire. Moon, it's hidden energy, hidden emotions, hidden feelings. What you really want is to connect with somebody, but I feel like it just can't be anybody. Especially if you showing up here, if this is you and that Emperor, yeah, the Emperor just can't get with anybody like that, or won't necessarily connect themselves in a 4 of Wands or have some sort of foundational contract, marriage, or union with just anyone. Because you can even see here in the Moon, it's like the face in the Moon is turned away from the 3 of Cups. So this is like daytime. Oh yeah, it's cool, right? But at night, it gets a little lonely, Pisces, Aries. There's so much responsibility that comes with being the Emperor. You definitely deserve somebody to share in that with you. 4 of Wands. But I think that that's a challenge to find the right person. Yeah. Like I said, find the right person to balance you out. Now, Libra energy, Libra season is beginning in this now moment, right? This week, we're heading into it. So maybe, Pisces, Aries, don't give up hope. Okay, you might be surprised. There might be a connection that comes up for you here, Pisces, Aries, that I just heard gives you the feeling of security. Yeah, I would say for those of you that are at that point where you're like, you know what, if it doesn't happen, okay, whatever. That's totally fine to detach from the outcome, right? To not hold on or cling on too tightly to your desires because it makes it hard for it to manifest. But I wouldn't give up on love just yet. Don't give up just yet. It does feel like you are going to find somebody who's going to balance you out the way that you need, not just be around for the fun times and the benefits that come with being with an emperor or surrounded by an emperor or connected to an emperor, okay? So what's the destiny here? What's destined for Pisces, Aries? Whoa. Four of Cups, a change of heart, okay? And I feel like I rarely see the Four of Cups like that, but I like that, a change of heart. Again, 3 to the 4, 4 to the 5, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, right? So these 3s, these 4s are super, super important here for you, Pisces, Aries. If you start to see that as a number synchronicity or those numbers hold meaning for you, definitely maybe refresh your mind around what they mean or let me know in the comments below, because that's a lot of synchronicity, okay? Tell me more about this Four of Cups and why it's destined for Pisces, Aries. Page of Pentacles. I get that there was, again, something you had to learn. It's all about learning here in this earthly realm, right, Pisces, Aries? You had to learn. You had to learn that the Three of Cups wasn't satisfying enough. You had to go through having all of these Three of Cups connections to realize that you deserve the Four of Wands, right? Or that you desire the Four of Wands. Because again, I get that this Emperor energy, whether this is you or somebody that you're tethered to, okay, take it how it resonates. This Emperor energy and the Two of Pentacles, it's like, yeah, I can handle all the work. I can handle all my responsibilities, right? I'm really good with managing my money, maybe. And with a lot of money comes a lot of this, a lot of surface connections and a lot of surface relationships for people who, right, have their cup out. Oh, Emperor, pour a little in my cup, pour a little in my cup. And again, that's fine and dandy, right? But I get that that gets stale after a while. Four of Cups, it gets boring. And the desire grows for stability, something that's stable, something that you can build on and that you can actually cultivate with someone. That's what the pentacle is. It's a seed. Okay, tell me more about this destiny for Pisces, Aries with the Four of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. Eight of Swords. So I get that this might be breaking you out of a pattern here. Okay, a limiting mindset or a limiting self-belief. Maybe your idea of what an emperor is or how an emperor moves is changing, right? If you're the emperor, it's, you know, I've seen a lot of people with this type of responsibility or with this type of status move and shake like this, so I'm going to do the same. Maybe it's meant to be different for you, Pisces, Aries. That's a part of your destiny, to come out of this self-limiting belief, right? That that's all there is, just these surface connections, or that you can't find someone or trust someone enough to get into a Four of Wands union, right? The challenge, even of it all. The thought that it's a challenge to find the right person could be what you have to break away from and release here. Tell me more about this Eight of Swords, okay, for Pisces, Aries destiny. What is it? What's the belief? Yeah. The Eight of Wands. Shift out of the mentality. Shift out of that perspective. Okay? Because the only thing binding you or stopping you or keeping you from connecting or finding this balanced connection is your belief around it. Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck to clarify solar eclipse. Revolution. I get that there might be some deep trust issues here, Pisces, Aries, that are coming up with all these retrogrades. And I think the divine wants you to really look at why you have those trust issues. Not just, oh, well, someone did this to me and, you know, da, da, da. Not that, but why? What about those events or what about those situations caused you to distrust people, places, things, whatever this energy represents for you? Caused you to block off your heart or hold back. Okay, get to the root of that. Figure that out, because I think that's the key to get you out of this Eight of Swords energy, so that you can see. Because again, Eight of Swords, Four of Cups are very similar energy. Here's the hand of the divine trying to offer you a cup, eyes closed. You're dissatisfied with the Three, maybe sitting down saying a prayer, oh, divine, please send me the person that I'm meant to be with, right? Send me something different than what I'm used to. Nothing that I see or that I'm around really makes me feel safe enough to get in this Four of Wands, but I really want to be in the Four of Wands. Oh, send me the cup, send me the cup. The divine's like, here you go, but your eyes are closed. Eight of Swords. Some limiting belief, that's the Mercury energy, the mind. Something that you think you perceive is blocking you from actually seeing the cup that the divine is trying to give you, the seed that's trying to be planted here, okay? Let's see what's behind this Four of Pentacles. Yeah, there you go. Misinformation, moving on from that. Again, look at, y'all, this progression energy is really intense, Pisces, Aries. I really want you to pay attention to numbers, step numbers, or this sense of 5 to the 6, right? 3 to the 4, 4 to the 5. Yeah. 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, 6 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. That's what you're trying to get. That's what you secretly desire, or you really, really want. Even if you're not willing to admit that, that's fine, Pisces, Aries. But your energy says that's what you desire. The Moon, 4 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. Okay? Temperance would say, let your angels, let your guides, let the divine support you in making these changes, in making this shift from the Eight of Swords to the Eight of Wands, right? Shifting out of that mental block and seeing things from a different perspective. The Hangman, revolution, a change in your energy, a shift, the Tower, right? King of Cups, connect back to your heart space. Unblock that heart chakra, Pisces, Aries, okay? Because what it is that you, and maybe I'll say secretly desire, because I do get that for some of y'all hearing this, you'll be like, nah, I'm actually good, like I don't need it. And it's like, okay, you can say that all you want, but that's not what the energy is looking like here. But you'll get there, all right? It's all right. It is okay to desire that type of union. It's okay to want marriage. It's okay to want a partner in life, Pisces, Aries, all right? You just got to open your heart up to it. And some of you might say, my heart is open. Okay. But then where's your mind at, right? So it's that balance, and that's difficult to do. It's not easy. It's easier said than done. But let's go ahead and see what the highest energetic outcome of all of this energy might be for you, Pisces, Aries. And then we'll see what you specifically need to focus on to make this shift happen, right? I want you guys to be in alignment with your destiny here. But it seems like you're not seeing your destined path because of, yeah, some head and heart disconnect here, which again, normal, take your time. Again, we're under a lot of retrograde energy, so sort through this now. All right. Highest energetic outcome for Pisces, Aries dealing with this energy. Forgiveness. Yeah. Ooh. I just heard, who hurt you? Okay. But I mean, for real, Pisces, Aries, who is it that you need to forgive? What are you holding on to? What resentment, what pain? Release it to the moon. Let it go. Easier said than done, 100%. Possible, 100%. Okay, so forgiveness. Whoever hurt you, whoever made you not trust, and again, it could be a family member, right? This doesn't even have to be past love. You could have had, you know, multiple people that surrounded you that broke your trust or used you or, you know, made you feel like you had to protect yourself or protect your heart. Or again, that marriage wasn't safe. Marriage and union and coming together is not a smart idea. Maybe that's what it is. It's like someone who maybe thought that being a bachelor for the rest of their life was a-okay when that's not necessarily what your heart and your soul is destined for. So, forgiveness. Forgiveness. What else here for Pisces, Aries? Thank you so much. Adventures. Highest energetic outcome. Adventures. Yeah, there's still so much to learn. Page of Pentacles. So much to learn, so much to see, so many people, Pisces, Aries, that you haven't met yet. That's what I get. And I think that's what it is. For some of y'all, this could just be that perspective on marriage and union and partnership that, oh, once you get married, all the fun stops and it just gets boring and it's just, ugh, I can't even imagine that. It's like, I don't want that. Okay, fine. But marriage is what you make it at the end of the day. People who lost the fire, lost the flame, lost all that, it's because they didn't put in the work to keep it up. I mean, that's flat out. So if you want a partner or something balanced and you don't want to lose that sense of excitement, that sense of adventure, cultivate it. Bring it to the relationship, right? Don't put that all on someone else to do for you. Be active in that. But also align yourself with someone, Pisces, Aries, who wants the same thing. That's another issue, right? Sometimes you want to connect with people who you want to change. Well, if I get with them, then they'll love to go out and go on adventures. No, if that's not who they are, that's not who they are. You can't change people. People have to change by their own will. No amount of love, no amount of marriage, no amount of kids is going to force somebody to change, okay? So if you want adventures, if you do want union, but you don't want that union to stop any fun or excitement in your life, get with somebody who feels the same way, okay? Tell me more. Highest energetic outcome for Pisces, Aries. Dealing with this energy. Thank you. All right. 2 more. So let's slide this over here. Courage. Yeah. Okay. Have the courage to unblock that heart chakra. Have the courage to do so. It's like the strength energy, right? And release. How many times have I said release in this reading? You gotta release whatever that resentment is, that pain, whatever you holding on to here. Holding on to other people's ideas and perspectives around love, like that has to go to Pisces, Aries, because this is your life. You alone have to live it. No matter how many people you have around you, it's your path to walk. So what didn't work for them might work for you. What worked for them might not work for you. Follow your own path, okay? Have the courage to release that energy and go seek out what it is that you want, because it's available to you. I feel that with the justice, the divine is trying to balance you out because you got 2 balance energies, justice and that temperance. 10 of Pentacles, you want that family temperance, right? Now, again, and I'll say it until I'm blue in the face, easier said than done, 100%, Pisces, Aries. I can sit here and say, oh yeah, just let it go and release it and open your heart and woo, you know, it feels a little woo, but it's possible if you really put your mind to it, if you really put time, effort, and focus behind it, Page of Pentacles, to learn what it is that you do want, okay, and open yourself up to it. Now, what does Pisces, Aries need to specifically focus on in order to release this energy? Inner peace. Ooh, yeah, that's the forgiveness part, right? Holding on to that resentment, holding on to that pain, holding on to the distrust or the perspective that I can't trust anybody, especially if you're in this Emperor vibe, right? I can't trust anyone around my money. You know what I mean? You say that, then that'll be, right? Then you'll attract people who you can't trust around your money. Be mindful of your words here, Pisces, Aries, too, okay? And what you speak over your life. Okay, so inner peace is the focus. If you're connected to somebody who does it, who you don't trust, cut it out, release it, let it go, okay? If you want somebody you can trust, be open to that. Be somebody who's trustworthy as well, all right? Be the energy you want to attract. Tell me more about this inner peace and what else Pisces, Aries needs to focus on. Simplicity, yeah. It's not as complicated as your mind is trying to make it here, Pisces, Aries. It's as simple as that. Like I mentioned, if you want a union, a marriage, a relationship, a connection where the adventures are endless, you both are excited about it, you both feel the need of, you know, doing things spontaneously or whatever this adventure energy looks like for you, right? Because it doesn't have to always be wild and crazy. It could be simple, right? Simple as someone who likes to travel, or someone who likes the same things as you, or feels and has the same values around marriage and union as you, the same viewpoint, right? I want my marriage to look like this. I want this union to look like this. Like-minded energy is what's important. Like spirited energy is what's important. But you bring that, right? And it's up to you to choose that person. Not the person you ideally would want it, but they're not in that energy, so you think forcing it on them is going to make it. No, that's not what this is. Okay? It's simple. Okay? Align yourself with those who share the same vision for what it is that you want. As opposed to trying to convince somebody of your vision. That's just not going to fly. Okay? And y'all can't make this up. Focus on trust. Trust issues. We all got them. No shame, no judgment here on my channel, Pisces Aries. I'm telling you, we all go through this cycle multiple times. Just as many times as a tree grows its leaves and releases them, right? You're not alone in this, but really it's your path to make. And it's your work to do, okay? So working on trust. Having the courage to actually trust someone, to actually open up your heart is important here, Pisces Aries. And it's a lot more simple than you think. Inner peace is a lot more simple than you think. It's not complex. Okay? It's just making simple decisions around what it is that you do want, what it is that you don't want. Okay? And choosing to release the unwanted energy. Okay? One more thing that Pisces Aries needs to focus on when it comes to this energy. Oi. Protection. Yeah. Why do you feel the need to protect yourself from love? Okay. Do you not trust that you're protected, Pisces Aries? Right? I think that's some of you, that's the trust. I don't trust that I'm protected. I don't trust that everything I've worked hard for is protected. And look, bottom of the deck, embracing. That's that Four of Cups. Embrace the cup that the divine wants to bring to you, Pisces Aries. You got to embrace it. You can't be closed off to it but want it at the same time. I mean, you can, but that's not going to be productive for you. And look at that. That's 2 trees. Something about being deeply rooted here, Pisces Aries. I think this is also the divine kind of checking in with you to see how deep your roots are, okay? Do you trust that when the wind blows, you're still going to be sturdy? Or do you feel like you'll go where the wind might take you? So again, I think that there's just this need to, one, trust yourself, okay? Definitely trust yourself. If you have questions around your discernment, work on it, right? Work on listening to your spirit. Ask God first and foremost before you make any choice and decision. Okay? And again, prioritize your inner peace. If any of these connections or people or places, especially in the 3 of Cups, don't bring about peaceful energy to you, it might be time to release it and let it go. Because that release is going to protect you in the long run. Like I said, some of you don't trust the people that you're around, but it's like up to you. You're choosing to be around them. So who has to make the first move here? You got a tower though too. So if you don't choose, the divine will send in the tower and break you away from those that aren't trustworthy. And that might cause more drama, more chaos than necessary. So it almost feels like some of you guys have an opportunity here to really trim and prune your energy, your environment. And if you choose not to, you choose to still block off your heart, the divine's going to send something in, an event, a happening, a situation that'll break you away from this regardless. Because what's destined for you is to shift out of this mindset, okay? All right, Pisces Aries, I hope that this reading was helpful. This has been your Cosmic Energy Check-In. I thank you guys so much for tuning in, okay? If any of these messages resonated with you, if this felt like it was a part of your story, let me know that in the comments below. I truly love connecting with you guys there. I thank you for everyone who does leave your comments. If you enjoyed this reading, if you felt like it helped you, make sure you give this video a thumbs up as well. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, What are you doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It is absolutely free and it actually helps me pick up on your guys' energy because I intend this for my subscribers, okay? Or anyone who really needs to hear it. Make sure you also have that bell notification turned on to all so that you don't miss out on any of my daily live readings. All right, I hope that this served you well, Pisces Aries, and I'll see you all in the next one.